decimal multiplication. This is the introduction, so I'm just going to do straight multiplying. With bigger numbers, I have a different method that you could see in another video, but these are just smaller numbers. So whenever you have decimal numbers, you literally just ignore the decimal points to begin with. So I'm going to call this a 7, and I'm going to call this a 9. So 7 times 9 is 63. Now after you've multiplied that together, then you take the original problem and count how many numbers were after the decimals. So we had one number after the decimal. So you want to put one number after your decimal, which means the decimal point goes here, because you want one number after, because the original problem had one number after. So 6.3. So this one, any zeros in the front, you just take those out. So 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, now we had one number after a decimal here and one number after a decimal here. So you need two numbers after your decimal. However, let's put a decimal point. You don't have two numbers here, you only have one. That means go ahead and put your decimal like I did, and you have to fill in zeros. So you don't put them at the end, you put them between the decimal point and the number. So right there, 0.08. Sorry, I got that kind of squished. So I'm going to call this one 7 times 5. You ignore the decimals to begin with. So 7 times 5 is 35. I've got one number after a decimal, so I need one number after a decimal in my answer. So 3.5.